Well, hi everyone. How are you doing today? I'm Linda Zavatsky, and what I wanted to talk to you today about is really what the biggest difference with the multi-level marketing or direct sales type business model is from more traditional types of business models, especially ones for folks who want to add an extra income and not necessarily quit a job or look for full-time work. Now, it's easy enough. People have always had ways to kind of earn extra money across different types of professions. Nurses could traditionally add another shift. You could pick up something at, some kind of retail hours at, whatever type of store you most wanted to get a discount from. You could pick up some extra income, maybe watching other people's kids and doing those kinds of things. All of those are very, very valid ways to earn an extra income. But one of the things that I want to be able to do is really leverage my time. So if I'm a nurse or some other type of worker and I put in extra hours in order to increase my pay, I work those hours, I get reimbursed for those hours, and that's the end of that, right? If I want to have additional income again later, whether it's the next week, the next month, the next year, I have to do that again. I've already been paid for that work. Now, one of the things about multi-level marketing and direct sales as business models is the fact that you actually leverage your time. So, especially if you are in a product line where the products are consumable. So I'm getting, I get it, I love it, I need more of it kind of thing. Whether that is skincare, whether that is nutritional supplements or essential oils or whatever those might be, right? The thing about that is once you get that customer, once you've made that relationship, it becomes a residual type of income. If they order every other month, every month, or even every quarter, you're making money off of that time that you spent up front. See what I mean? So that initial hour you might have spent, maybe half hour, whatever time it was, pays immediately, and then it pays again and again and again and again. How cool is that? Okay? You don't get that with working an extra shift. It actually grows and grows over time. Now, if I work an extra shift, I may or may not get some kind of a referral to do something else later on. Once again, it's going to be a one-time thing. But by building these relationships, putting the time up front allows me to generate income further down the road. Okay? Now, this does a couple of things for you. First of all, I will admit, and certainly plan to spend some quality time up front. It takes a little bit to get that snowball rolling. Okay? It takes getting used to hearing the word no. It takes some extra effort. And sometimes it even feels like maybe a lot of effort. But that's just investment, because once you get past those first hurdles, it's going to continue to snowball down the road. Okay? So it's an important distinction to make. Now, a lot of people don't think that this is for them, and I get that. But I want to challenge you, because it's not a lot different in a lot of ways. Okay? Where a difference does come in is that you really kind of leverage what you do anyway. So if you go to a new restaurant, do you tell people about it? If you have a new recipe that you really enjoy, do you tell people about it? What if you have a new type of store in your area, or you learn something new, or you're at one of the big box stores and somebody's especially helpful? We share those things. Why not take those products that you love and with a minimal investment be able to leverage that going forward? To start a business today in the United States, it's about $65,000. And we all know what the rate of success or not success is with a lot of small businesses. This eliminates a lot of that risk, not all of it. I mean, you still have to do some work. You're still going to have to invest some time. But it removes risk and you get a dramatically lower point of entry. One other thing I want to point out is, today might be the most beautiful day ever in the history of ever. It is gorgeous out. It is absolutely perfect temperature. The wind has finally died down to just a nice little breeze. We don't get a lot of these kinds of days in Chicago. Happens to be on a Friday. Now, I have a lot of things I want to get done. I have big goals for this month, and they aren't going to get done by my slacking. Okay? However, because it's my own business, I can be flexible. So, I have some personal development goals I want to reach. I have some reach out goals I want to reach, some sales goals I want to reach, certainly some goals here also. But there's nothing that says I can't do a lot of this stuff outside today. Or shift my focus. We might get a little bit of rain tomorrow, so I think I'm going to try to get outside a little bit more today and be able to leverage the rain time tomorrow. So think about that, because that's something else that's really important about this business model. That I am the CEO of me, and I get to choose when it is that I work. So I want you to think about that, because these are big differences, not only in the business model, but also in the working model too. Okay? So with that, I hope this has been helpful for you. I do hope that you share it and that you go ahead and private message me with other questions that you might have. I hope you have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday. Bye-bye.